And I'm live. Hey guys, it's Kia. Um, how are you guys tonight? This good Friday night. We're back again for another video, and this time I am talking my most worn fragrances, or rather, it's really the dents in my fragrances are not really that I've worn them the most, I guess. It's just over time. These are the fragrances that I have gotten a significant dent in. So the first one that I have is my Valentino Donna Born in Roma, but this is the yellow one. Yellow Dreams. I think that's the name of it. Can you see it? This is Yellow Dreams. And I don't know if you can see the little dent, but I'm trying to swish the water, the liquid in the bottle, and it's all the way down here. So I have just a little bit left. There's more glass than space for the juice, but it's down here. I really, 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 really like this one. It has a nice mossy base, but that yellow citrus feel in it gives it more of like this sporty vibe that I really like. I'm gonna go over some notes real quick because this is just like one of those easy grabs, super dependable that I love. Yellow Dreams. Yellow Dream. Yeah. So this is described as a sweet, warm, spicy. Is it warm, spicy? Hey, Russell Mack. Thank you for joining. It's fruity, vanilla, citrus. Oh, it says and tropical, powdery, woody. Let me revisit the notes. I just know that this is one of my favorites. I am about finished. Russell Mack is in the house. Solomon's Vineyard. Thank you. So this particular fragrance has pineapple, mandarin orange, spices, gingerbread is in this one. You know, it's just so funny because, like, you think I look up the notes to these fragrances, like, when I get them, but, like, I literally had no idea this has gingerbread in it. It adds to that little soft spiciness of it, but it also has ginger, vanilla absolute, and cedar essence. I learn something every day. This is crazy. I had no idea this had gingerbread in it. But I love this one. It is, I guess it's more for like spring, summer, daytime, fall. It's really a good one, and it's one of my favorite ones. The men's is good too. Is there a Yellow Dream for men? This one? Oh yes, Yellow Valentino Uomo Born in Roma. Yeah, generally, excuse me, when we get the women's, Robert, hey, what's up? Everybody was looking for you yesterday. We missed you. Um, yeah, there's a usually when we get the women's version, the men they pair it with the men's as well. So I have not tried the men's Russell Mack, but I do have the women's. It's such an easy reach. You smell fresh, you smell bright, you smell wonderful. And that's why I am almost finished. The other one I'm going to go to is one that I knew I liked, but then I revisited and fell in love. And then I still love it, but I guess when you see you like using it up, you try to take a break to save it a little bit. But this one is Scandal. Let me see. There it is. Scandal by I mean, this is Scandale à Paris, by Jean-Paul Gaultier. I absolutely love this version of Scandale. I actually really like all of them, to be honest. Um, but this one, so most of the Scandals are like this nice tuberose and honey, and this particular one is a little bit fruitier. Scandal by Night was the most popular one, I think. Robert's been a little sick. Oh, we hope you feel better. You were scared of Yellow Dream? That's interesting. It's too close. Stop. That's crazy. So let's get some notes for Scandal Petty, or A Paris. But I absolutely love this. It's like I said, it's a sweeter, kind of fruitier version of its OG, the tuberose and honey. So this one is described as honey, sweet, fruity, white floral because it's a dominant tuberose. Hey, Nika, thank you for joining us Friday night. We on the chat. It's also floral, aquatic, and fresh. This has notes of, oh, they a whole lot. It says pear, jasmine. I want to show the Scandal. No, maybe. Pear, jasmine, and honey. There are definitely more notes than that in this. But look at my dent. It was getting close to the halfway mark, so I got a little scared and I like put it down a little bit. Yes, I'm so glad it's Friday. I'm so tired. But again, I was like, hey, I gotta come on and do my thing for a little bit with my people because I was watching my show, and for whatever reason tonight it's like an hour and a half, and I'm like, yo, that's it's getting a little crazy. I can't sit for that long, or they can't hold my attention that long. Hey there, chat. That's Russell Mack with us. Did y'all just get paid? It's Friday night. Just got paid. Friday night. Parties jumping. Is that the right words? I don't even know. But this one is so good. So I was wearing this. I wore this to an event, and my friend was like, oh my God, you smell so good. And I was just impressed that she could smell it, that it was giving off a good, fun vibe. So I was really excited that she was able to smell it on me and like did as much as I did. But this is Scandale à Paris. To me, it was given a little tuberose, but they said jasmine, so it's jasmine, pear, and honey. So let me make sure. Is that what I said, the three notes? Pear, jasmine, and honey. Yes. And so this is one of the fragrances that I really am into and will likely make it my business to get my nose on the flankers that come out with this. So I have about 3-4 of them. But I think Scandal by Night and this one are running neck to neck, and like which I like the most. But yeah, I wore this a lot, and I had to give it had me in a chokehold for a minute, honestly, and I had to give it a rest because I didn't want to run out. That one smells incredible on you too. Oh, you remember? Did I wear it with you guys? Well, thank you. I don't quite remember, but I knew that I was wearing it a lot at one time. Let's see. The next one I'll talk about is oh, I did that one already, sorry. Oh, okay, perfect. Thank you. The next one I have is Kayali Vanilla 28. So as you can see here, we're at half bottle. I talked about the fact that their sprayer is really generous. It's a nice mist, but it sprays out a lot. And this is chokehold as well. Must be good. It is like literally like every time I wanted to smell a perfume, wear a perfume, I was definitely picking that one up a lot. Um, I consider picking it up after that. Oh, cool. I love the Scandal line. It's so good. Gotcha. So Kayali Vanilla 28, like I feel like I'm but it's okay because I feel like I tell the story a lot. So I'm like, am I saying it too often? And it gets to be like super repetitive. But this particular fragrance, I bought it because I was a Huda Beauty fan. And when Mona came out with the Kayalis, I was like, oh, I have got to get my hands. I'm wondering if my mic is about to die. But I was like, I have to get my hands on this. So when I got it, it was just like this airy kind of vanilla that I just wasn't impressed. But I was like, it's vanilla, whatever. But I didn't really reach for it. And then, as time passed and more people picked it up and they started raving about it, I said, let me go back and revisit my Kayali Vanilla. And but at one point it got really dark. It became very spicy, not very spicy, but just like, whoa, it was a lot more richer, denser than what it was when I got it, which we kind of know about fragrances and vanilla anyway. But now didn't really get into it until I smelt it on somebody else. Like my coworker had on like this, she had this beautiful, like fluffy, sweet scent bubble on her. And I was like, what are you wearing? She was like, Kayali Vanilla. And I'm like, what? I have got to pull this out. So this is actually one of even though I'm not a big layering person or wasn't or what have you, this was one that I definitely would spray on with other things to give it a little bit more of a vanilla touch. I'm not sure how much of a difference it would make because at the time I wasn't into it as much, but now let me spray something up in the air. It's so pretty in the air. I love it. Kayali's Vanilla 28 is a vanilla with like brown sugar. And I have to see what else is in it to give it that soft spiciness. So in here, Gabriella Chalaru. Let's see what notes is in it. Okay, so there's vanilla, orchid, and jasmine. And then there's brown sugar and tonka bean, amber, amberwood, musk, and patchouli. So yes, that patchouli. One moment, you guys. Okay. So yes, amber, amberwood, musk, patchouli. Sorry about that. But this is vanilla 28 and it is bomb. Well, I don't know why I do this. You love vanilla 28, right? It's really good. So she's halfway down. And I hope I use her up. Yeah, I need to go ahead and use them. Okay, another one that has a really huge dent in it is my OG girl, La Belle. Jean, is this another Jean Paul? Jean Paul Gaultier La Belle. She's so cute. I didn't get the bigger bottle, but I have the bigger bottle in the Le Parfum. This is the OG, and the little mini the 30 mLs. Yeah, come with just the metal flower around the neck. And so she's below the waistline now. And she's almost gone. This particular fragrance is a delightful fragrance featuring notes of pear. It's like a pear, ambery, vanilla. They say it has a tad bit of leather in it, but you don't really smell it. It just smells like it makes it a little deeper. So the OG this is a Quinton Biche. We talked about him last night. A Quinton Biche and Sonia Constant fragrance. So they gave the people what they wanted, and all the girlies love it. It's a marshmallowy, pear, vanilla amber fragrance. It's so good. Hi, Shakira. She enjoys Jessica Simpson Fancy more than Kayali Vanilla 28, and I'm not getting the hype. Yeah, I totally understand. I was not getting the hype until, well, yeah, I won't say I really got the real hype until I smelled it on my coworker, and her bubble was just so beautiful. Again, I feel like it was a lot better in the air than like literally what I smell up close on my skin. And then Jessica Simpson's Fancy. Oh my gosh, there was one time I think it was a girl was like, this smells like La Nuit Trésor. I know it has that caramel in it, but for whatever reason, it smelled like La Nuit Trésor. I did have Jessica Fancy. I might still have it, but I totally get it. I totally get it. Hi. Russell Mack is asking if I have Yum Pistachio. I do, and it's such a good one. Hi, around the way, girl. Around the way, girl next door. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. She doesn't get the hype either. I get it. I get it. Hi, Six Figure Days. Thanks for joining us. I love the name. My juice is dark too. Yes. Vintage radio for me, sis. Oh, yeah. Vintage radio is a dupe of which fragrance? I don't remember quite well. So this is did I say the notes? So in La Belle, she has pear and bergamot with a bright opening, the juicy pear at the top, and then she has floral notes and leather. I guess they updated because back when we got this, they did not put leather in here. They gave us the little 3 main notes and called it a day, but I guess they updated it. So floral notes, leather, vanilla, vetiver, amber, and musk. This is one that I absolutely love. And once I got this low, I just stopped using her. But you know what? It's time to finish up these bottles. It is really time to finish up these bottles. She does have an older sister, my bigger bottle. So I don't have to worry. Oh, you know what I wanted to tell you guys? I was also like, if I actually used up all of these, would I repurchase these fragrances? Oh, is she turning? Or do I just not smell her properly? No, I just don't think I'm smelling her properly. Let's see. See that top note again, make sure. I'm getting the La Belle, I know. Hey, Rose, you just chose my scent of the night. La Belle, JPG La Belle. Rose, I'm doing this video because I was inspired by you. Rose has a tag up on her channel. Please go check it out. It's so cute and fun and very relatable. And she made it into a tag. So I'll be doing that one. But being inspired by her, I did a tag a couple years ago, and it was called Show Me Your Dents. So most people kind of turned it into your most worn fragrances. But yeah, Show Me Your Dent. And this is my huge dent in my baby La Belle. Yeah, I need to go ahead and finish wearing her because it's not giving me the same, I don't know, like that same fuzzy feeling it gave me when I first got it. I don't know if I've just moved on and want a little bit more, but I do have some pear that I can add to this. This used to seem a lot brighter to me in the pear department. And then the Le Parfum just smelled like a deeper, more sultrier version. But this is, and this one smelled a little bit more spring-like to me. Brighter with that bergamot and the pear. But now it's starting to just smell like a watered down Le Parfum. I would need to wear it more than just smelling it on the stick. So, but that is a JPG Le Parfum. Let me go back and say if I would repurchase the other ones. So, the very first one that I talked about, probably before you guys came in, was the Valentino Donna Born in Roma Yellow Dream. I absolutely love this. And as you can see where the little juice is down here, it may look, almost at the halfway mark, but it's quite lower. It's just the thick glass, I think that's there. And I remember Show Me Your Dent. Yes, it was, I thought it was fun. Just, kind of see like how far people had gotten in their bottles. This one, would I repurchase? I feel like I would repurchase eventually. If there was ever like a sale, like, oh, this is now $35, I probably would pick it up. But is it something I'm running to repurchase at this moment? No, but I absolutely enjoyed this. And on the same, did you guys know there was a gingerbread note in Yellow Dream? I had no idea. But it explains, even though it's a bright, uplifting kind of spring scent, it has, I think that gingerbread just adds to like a little slight gourmand base. And I absolutely love it. It's such an easy wear. But yes, and that's why I love this. It's like an easy grab, but uplifting. So I would repurchase this. It's just maybe not like, oh my gosh, I need my backup bottle, like, so I could finish this off. I will probably get it eventually. Six Figure Days says, also Sofia Vergara does right by me. Okay. Which one? Which Sofia Vergara? And Issey Miyake Nectar. Okay. I don't think I tried the Nectar, did I? But I know that was one that it was kind of popular and it's good. And Molecule 01, I'm saving my Delina. I totally get it. I understand. I have 11 JPGs. Okay, what are your top 3? Like, I have like 4, and I'm just like, whoa. Okay, we need to. Wow, you're more of a fan than I am. And you just got La Belle Flower. Where are you getting La Belle Flower from? Am I missing? I think I'm missing the memo because, like, I literally low key be like, or high key, just trying to use what I got. Like, it's getting out of hand. I just want to love what I have. But definitely tell me your favorite top 3 JPGs and give us a little insight on the new flower one, La Belle Flower. I love the bottle, of course. And I think I listened to Delicious Delights today about it, and she was just saying like, it's okay. It'll be mass pleasing and people will like it, but it's just okay. So I still have to get my nose on it though. Would I repurchase Kayali Vanilla 28? She's just been in my collection so long that I feel like she needs to be there and stay there. And because it's such a simple lighthearted, cozy vanilla. I think I would repurchase now. Another sweet, gourmandish fragrance that kind of serves the same purpose as this. I'm not saying they smell alike, but it serves the same purpose of giving me like a sweet scent is Bianco Latte. So I have Bianco Latte. I have Dua's versions of some Bianco Latte hybrids. So I'm not running out of that anytime soon. So I guess if I was to ever finish all of that and still felt like I needed a simple, fluffy, cozy vanilla vibe going on, I would repurchase it. It's just not anytime soon. And the Scandale à Paris. Again, I think I love it. I actually really love it, but it's just I have so many fragrances that I can't keep repurchasing things. I have to go through my collection. So I would not. Only if I was like, you know what, I've gone through all of my easy reaches and easy reach perfumes. Would I rebuy this? So as much as I absolutely love this Scandale à Paris, I cannot really in good conscience say that I would repurchase it. Um, excuse me one second, because when people are like, can you come get me? Or that's what Uber is for, right? Ciao. Okay, so the next one I have, hold on, let me see. I might try to clean this top off. But let's see what you guys are talking about. Shakira says she loves Valentino Donna Yellow Dream. Yes. I need another bottle. Mine is on the low. My go-to spring scent. I'm glad I feel like out of the whole line, Yellow Dream is so underrated and does not get her flowers. But I did get green extravaganza, green, what is it called? Extravaganza or something like that. So I feel like I would give that one some play before I go ahead and get another Yellow Dreams. I love it, but I got to get through some of this other stuff. So the next one I have, oh, this thing looks, is Mancera Juicy Flowers. Let's see if you can see the dent in it. It's crazy that this dent is only to here, because I feel like I wore and wear this so freaking much. And this is not the regular 4-ounce bottle. So, oh, I mean, it's just a staple and for the type of scent profile that I love in my collection. Child, wrong child, bugging me. Let's go to Juicy Flowers. So Juicy Flowers, I fell in love with Lulu, and because she's Queen Mancera, right? She introduced me to this one a little while back, and I have just been in love ever since. It's like that easy go-to oud feminine fragrance. It's definitely Middle Eastern vibes with that balsamic, ambery, kind of woodsy base, and it's just a beautiful sugary floral top. So in Mancera Juicy Flowers, do any of you have this? Did you like it? Do you like it? Like this was one of my, like, if I can line up some fragrances that say Kia through and through, this would definitely be in the lineup. So in this particular fragrance, there are red fruits, pear, pink pepper, citruses. In the heart, there's rose, peach, sandalwood, and jasmine. I love, like, is Mancera one that does peach well? I don't know, but I like it. And then there are base notes of white musk, raspberry. They put raspberry in it. After our conversation last night, I've been looking like there's a raspberry and there's a raspberry and there's a raspberry in my collection. Vanilla and ambergris. I absolutely love this one. This was my birthday scent one year. That's how much I love this one. And the bottle's so pretty, right? And a little cute little, I don't know what size this is. I don't know. I can't see well. So, but this is Mancera Juicy Flowers. Would I repurchase this? I would like to say yes, but it would just be after a while. Like if I just really missed it. I absolutely love it. Like I said, it's been a staple, but the other one that has probably, it goes neck and neck with this as excuse me, in regards to how much I like it. Femininity comes very close. Femininity isn't fruity, but it gives me the same vibes that I don't need to rush out and repurchase this one. I would just finish this, finish that one, and if I really miss those notes or this fragrance, then I will repurchase it. Let's see, you guys. Woohoo! Nika says the only Born in Roma she had, that's the only Born in Roma I haven't tried, but they did something special with that line. I agree. Because I really like, even though the green extravagant, it's so funny. Here's a funny part. So my sister, I let her smell green extravaganza, and she was like, it smells like the mall. Like it's not special, you know? But I was like, I know, but when you spray it on and the little fruitiness of it comes out, it just smells great. I think it smells great. Like, so what happens is I'll get an easy grab kind of basic perfume, but it's not so basic that I'm bored. It's basic with a little level of oomph from the fruitiness of it. So I really, really like that. Yes, so Belle, love it. I love it. Flower is soft, fuzzy apricot with gentle florals and a hint of vanilla. Didi is correct. It would be pleasant to the masses. Delicious delights is correct. Soft, fuzzy apricot with gentle florals and a hint of vanilla. I wonder how he does apricot. I don't really know. Nika says she doesn't have any recent JPGs, and I've only owned like 3 or 4 from over 5 to 6 years ago. So she's trying to figure out which recent ones she needs to add to her collection. Because I have quite a few flankers. So I have some flankers of the Belle, I have the Terrible, then I have the Scandals. I just slowed up. Like as much as I wanted that cherry Scandal, I didn't get it. There was the cherry, I'm going a whole different direction. JPGs. I just kind of slowed down. So I am curious about the Belle flower, but Again, I'm sorry. I'm not able to give you a recommendation. The men's is underrated as well. It's really good and great for the springtime. I'm so curious to try the men's Yellow Dream Russell Matte because that's one of my favorites. OG LaBelle gets the most compliments for sure. Sophisticated. Hi. Roses, Greedy, Sicily, and So Blue are her jam. Sophisticated scents. Or Diva. I recently got Roses Greedy. I am just so, because it was a blind buy, I'm just so shocked about how much I love it. I'm so shocked. But yes, that's my jam too. Okay, Shakira's telling us about her biggest dents, and they are Burberry Goddess, wonderful, Mon Guerlain EDT. Really? Okay. I have Mon Guerlain Sensuelle, and I think I had a EDT or a Rose, one of them. No, I think I gave that one to my mother. But my Sensuelle, I need to check on it. Pure Musk by Collage. I'm into musk, so I might have to check that out. And the Middle Eastern Vanilla Powder Dupe, First Time White by Collage. I love that. I love that. Around the Way, Girl Next Door tells us that her top 3 JPGs are Classique Intense, Scandala Paris. Oh, you love it as much as I do. And Fleur Terrible, who was unfortunately limited edition. So I do have Fleur Terrible, which I'm so glad I do because I find like it was a little challenging for me when I first got it. That aquatic note was it just felt a little too stuffy, a little too something. But then I grew to like it. It grew on me. And so it's interesting. I think I'm just making some comparisons here because we're talking perfumes, right? Room 1015. Is it Room 1015? That watermelon fragrance they have. Y'all, the memory is gizon. But Room 1015. Wave Child. Okay, so Wave Child is this aquatic watermelon fragrance, and for whatever reason, I just kept feeling like I'm not getting into it like I thought, and I felt like it was too close to Fleur Terrible, and I prefer my Fleur Terrible, so I gave my decant of Wave Child away. It wasn't a bad fragrance. It was just too close to Terrible, and I prefer that one. Oh, yes, we saw that. JPG LeBeau. That's really nice too. Yes. Green Extravaganza shines in the heat. I bet with the juicy fruit that's in it. Since we're talking about it, let me just see what fruit that is that's in it. Of course, it's green, so my mind wants to think it's a kiwi, but Extravaganza. Yes, it's called Green Extravaganza. But the fruits in that one, it's actually tea. Lapsang Souchong tea. Jasmine and vanilla. Wow. It's so It's so sweet that it gives me a fruity vibe. That's so wild. Am I the only one? It says a white floral vanilla powdery fragrance. Maybe I need to have me some Lapsang Souchong tea because now I'm super curious. Sicily is great too. Yep. I have a small bottle like that of Sicily. Girl, I'm on bottle number 3. Wow, that is crazy. I love it. I love it when people can actually get through and wear their fragrances and enjoy them. It sucks when they're just sitting waiting to be worn. Also, like a few be layered scents. Yes, absolutely. The only Valentino I had was Rosa Verde. Ran through it, not knowing it was discontinued. It was like the stem of the rose. It is like an older sister to Elizabeth Arden Grey Tea. I totally agree with you. Back kind of when I first started my channel, that was a big thing, getting the Valentinos. So Rosa Verde was out there. I don't think it was as popular as the other one. I don't know what it's called, but it was like a pistachio and pear fragrance. Oh, it was Donna Aqua and Donna Verde. So I had a little sample travel dabber thing of the Rosa Verde. But I actually was able to secure a bottle of the Donna Aqua. I need to pull that out since it's so pistachio is so note du jour these days. I have the dupe of White Child. Oh, who makes the dupe? Let me know, because yeah, I think Dua might have one. Yeah, I'm not sure. I hadn't smelled anything like Green Extravaganza. Doesn't it have that Lapsang tea? Yes, it does. Okay, so my next one, a fragrance of mine that has a huge dent in it is the Chronic by Byron Parfums. I do have a video on my channel of me reviewing this. This is my dent. But of course, because this is too expensive to just run through like that. So I saw it getting here and I kind of, well, there's a story. So let's talk about it. Maybe you'll watch the video about it. Maybe you won't. So here's the story. I was introduced to this fragrance by one of our fragrance friends here on YouTube, and he doesn't do videos anymore, but he sent me some samples, and this just blew my motherfucking mind. Like this, I was like, this is my favorite fragrance of all of 2020. So it was the Chronic, and this is the old bottle. Now they put their fragrances in beautiful jewel tone bottles and all this, but this was the original packaging. And this particular fragrance is a sweet. This fragrance is so sweet, but it is so unique to my nose. Like I absolutely adore this fragrance. Now, I adore so much that I oversprayed. I layered it with Bath and Body Works Bonfire Bash. I went to town and I went outside and it was not that cool and I almost died. I literally was like heaving, like I need some cold water. Like I was starting to break out in a sweat and I just got a massive headache. Like I felt like I was close to the edge. But so we had to break up for a little while. So that's why I think that's why I stopped, because I was traumatized. Like, how could you? We went out on a really nice day and it betrayed me. I mean, it was my fault. I sprayed too much, but but I was like, we got to break up. I need to give us some space. We need to, just not contact each other for a little while, because I was traumatized and I needed some time to get over that experience. However, the Chronic still has a place in my heart. It's still gonna hold the spot as my favorite fragrance of 2020. And yeah, let me get you some notes if you have not heard of the notes of this one. The Chronic. So it's described as a warm, spicy, amber, woody, cinnamon, powdery, musky, animalic leather fragrance. Y'all, again, when I absolutely love a fragrance, like I don't want to rip you apart. I don't want to go all into the depths of your soul. I just love you for who you are, and you don't even have to explain. But let's look at some more notes, because I remember in my video I looked at the notes, and at that time they did not make sense to me and what I smell, because this is so sweet, so deep, a deep sweetness with some amber and just beautiful notes that just warmed my loving heart. So at the top of this is cinnamon and powder. All right, I'll give you the cinnamon and powder. Cinnamon and pepper. I'll give you the cinnamon. I'm not sure. The pepper must be like a little sprinkle on them, but not too much. There's amber, there's patchouli, there's leather, there's sandalwood, and white musk. So people would be like, just matter of fact, like, oh, it's a sandalwood fragrance, sandalwood leathery fragrance. But I just don't get like it's a sandalwood dominant fragrance. I get more sweet amber. Whatever they say it is. I say it is the bomb. This stuff is my chronic, and I'm glad to have her in my collection. And I like this bottle. I like the other bottles. They're cool. But yeah, I would absolutely repurchase this one if I ran out. See what you guys are talking about. I think Donna Aqua was almond. Yes. Okay. So almond and pear. I need to pull it out though, because I remember being so pressed and scouring the internet trying to find a good deal because it was discontinued, and I got it. That Dent, yes. Russell Max, that's good juice there. It is so good. It is unisex, but it's so sweet that it's perfect. Wave Child is similar to JPG Fleur Terrible to me, because it just has that aquaticness to it. It's just that Terrible doesn't have the watermelon, to me. That's just to me. And I was glad that I kind of felt that way, like, oh, I don't need to buy it, because I'm always looking for ways to de-influence myself for the most part. By the way, it's now called JPG Paradise Garden, and it's no longer limited. Yes. I know I have my bottle that does not have a dent in it yet, so I just haven't been checking for it, really. I have the dapper version. Okay, sounds good. Perfect. So good. And same with the chronic. I get no sandalwood. Oh, thank you. Just syrupy amber. Yes, it's such a deep sweetness. I totally agree. I spray it on my skin under heavy clothes on a cold winter day. Yeah. So that's the mistake I made, because it was just my favorite fragrance. I'm wearing it wherever. But I found out that day, and I have on a matching sweatsuit. Girl, I literally almost died. I kid you not. It really put a wedge between us. But we're friends again. It's 2025. Let bygones be bygones. All right, another one that I have that when it came out, it got so much flack for just being so basic and boring. But guess what? Kia likes it. Kia loves it. And I feel like this is just very similar to the Donna Born and Roma Yellow Dream. And it is Valentino's Voce Viva. I freaking love this fragrance. I have a review on my channel of it. When it came out, it was just kind of like, it's nothing that's rocking my socks. But just like I'm sitting here, I was working from home, and I had the sample tester by me. And it just kept wafting up to me because there was this sort of citrus freshness, but vanilla, like I want to say moss, like moss is in it. And it just really intrigued me. And I had to go buy the bottle. And I literally bought it from Macy's. Because this was like right when it dropped. But I absolutely loved it. And I also think at one time, like somebody asked me, like, what fragrance embodies you? And I picked this one because it's clean, it's fresh, but it's warm and vanilla y. It has some brightness to it that's uplifting, just very similar to the Donna Born in Roma, not the same. But I just really like it. Like they did a really good, to me. Everybody was like, "Oh, how boring, how uninspiring. Valentino, you could have done so much better." Like, but I really love it. I do have a travel of the Intense because I like it. At first when the Intense first came out, I think I had like smelled it right out of the box and it came off a little masculine to me, but that's not the case anymore. It just smells like a deeper version of my favorite right here. So this is a citrus white floral vanilla, sweet powdery, warm spicy. I don't get the warm spicy, but it's woody. So this particular fragrance, who's the okay, so this is an Honorine Blanc fragrance, the perfumer, along with Amandine Clerc Marie, but I'm more familiar with Honorine Blanc. This has mandarin orange, bergamot, and ginger. And then there's orange blossom and gardenia as the florals with vanilla, tonka bean, musk, sandalwood, and oak moss. I love it. It's so easygoing, but that bergamot and mandarin, it's good. It's good. Would I repurchase this? So I think I would have to choose between the two because they give me sort of the same. This is a little bit more. This is citrus with the gingerbread, and this is the citrus with the vanilla. Yeah, I would repurchase, but literally it'd have to be on the discounters for $20 or $25. And I've gone through this, I've gone through this, I've gone through some other things. But yeah, like it's just one of those that I enjoy wearing. Let's see what you guys are talking about. Girl, yes, and a whole sweatsuit. I was so done. The chronic is intoxicating. The perfect word, intoxicating. Absolutely. I like the I can't speak now. Voce Viva too. Oh, I love that you love it. I don't feel like I ever really hear your designer picks, Nika. I know that you are very much niche indie, but I never hear about your designer picks. So I'm glad to hear like what you like on the designer side of things. Um, I guess you guys can still hear me because I think my mic died. But is that the intense version? No, this is the original one. Give me basic and boring any day. Those are the sneaky ones that you fall. See, that's exactly it. That is exactly it. And that's so me because they have a little something in there that just creep up and get you. Yes, absolutely. Okay, the next one that I am going to talk about, let's see. See, we're all on the same accord. We're here, guys. We're here. I love it. The next one that I have is an absolute favorite of mine. I don't remember when we fell in love, but I do know that it's been a while. And yeah, my good boo thing, Nishane 100 Silent Ways. Oh, I do remember when we fell in love. Okay. So, it's funny because I feel like I have like Instagram peeps, YouTube peeps, in real life peeps. But I was introduced to this one by Mr. Smith on Instagram, David, Mr. Bronx. I don't remember his name, his handle too well because he changed it up a couple times. But he introduced me to this one, and I absolutely love it. 100 Silent Ways by Nishane. This is for me Black Opium Refined. This is Black Opium Refined. It is such a gorgeous white floral sweet fragrance that just envelops you in a sweetness that's easygoing, but make people turn their heads. Like I've had people like, "Oh my gosh, what are you wearing?" Because it's easygoing, but it's still special. So 100 Silent Ways. And I have not tried the X version of this. 100 Silent Ways. Yes. It's tuberose and peach. I couldn't remember off the top of my head. Tuberose, peach, mandarin orange with some gardenia and jasmine. Orris. I'm in love with some orris. Okay. Vanilla, sandalwood, and vetiver. She is a beauty. She is completely a beauty. So yeah, very much in the same vein as Black Opium, but it's much more smoother and refined. We answered that and saw that, and yeah, we're still here. Okay, good. But this one is gorgeous. Would I repurchase? Yes, because this is another one that is just sort of simple, but special, you know. It fits for most occasions, anytime, very versatile. So this is definitely one that I would repurchase. Do you guys have this one? Oh, have I been showing you guys? I hope I've been showing y'all the Dent. So that's the Dent on this one. Again, when I get kind of halfway, I get a little like, we need to slow down. But this is the big bottle. This is 3.4. I think all I feel like the other Nishane I have or two are the 50 mils, but this is the 100 mil. Let me see. Did I show you the Dent on Valentino? That's a little below half there. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, so I have one more. Mighty Strong. Hey, yes, I'm showing you guys my Dents and my fragrances. So the last one, and I have one more to mention though, but the last one I'm gonna show you is this love of mine, Blanche Bete. I felt like that was a pretty significant dent here. She is such a beautiful fragrance. And what I always say is that I think she's like this gourmand cocoa version of Rolling in Love. To me, that's just me. That's just the way I describe it because I kept saying like, this smells like something I know. And then I was like, it's Rolling in Love. But why I got that little extra little kick of funk? Like I couldn't understand what it was. And then when I found out it was cacao or chocolate, I was like, oh, I get it now. And so I definitely get compliments when I wear this. I remember wearing this to a vineyard one time and I just kept smelling wafts of some great things. And I said, the common denominator in all this is me. It's me. I really, really enjoy this one. Let me give you some notes. Blanche Bete. I know it's a white floral fragrance with it's lactonic, vanillary, vanilla, musky, white floral, sweet, amber, warm, spicy. With Louise Turner is the nose behind Blanche Bete. And yes, so top notes of milk, definitely lactonic, definitely lactonic. So people who don't like that milky kind of feel, it's not for them. It does have that ambrette in it, marshmallow and mystical. There is tuberose, jasmine, incense, and mahonial. Another molecular note. The incense isn't too prominent. It just plays that background role to keep it deep and sensual. And then there's vanilla, musk, tonka bean, and cacao. The, you know, the base to base all of the great fragrances. I absolutely love Blanche Bete. Do you guys have this? What do you think of it? And have you finished the bottle yet? So I do not want to finish my bottle. I love this. Would I repurchase? Absolutely. Let's see. Now I really want to try that one. Which one? I think I was talking too much. I don't know. 100 Silent Ways made me mad at first spray. I was like, this is YSL Black Opium, but it's so much smoother and longer lasting. Shakira. Yes. I've heard such great things about it, and no, I haven't gotten to try. What? You haven't tried Blanche Bete yet? No way. No way. Ade. Hey, girl. Hey. Good to see you. Thanks for joining the chat. Yeah, girl. What are you waiting for? So one fragrance that I actually finished, you guys. Because I'm like, I never get to do that. Do any of you watch Ange 50 Cent UK on YouTube? My girl has a two-part video showing all the sprays that she finished, all the fragrances that she finished in 2024. Like, I was like, I mean, I just love watching it because, like, girl, how? But she's a heavy sprayer. She loves her fragrances. I spray heavy, but I ain't got nothing on her. And I mean, she had bags of stuff that she finished. I was like, wow, I love it. I love it all. You have to be lactose tolerant for Blanche Bete because it will, mess your stomach up. She cute though. Oh my gosh, I love her. She just, that lactonic note in it for me just gives me a beautiful caress of like gorgeous fragrance. I put a big dent in Roses on Ice last summer. That's a good one. I checked. That's so funny because I was looking like, what other fragrances would I have a dent in? And I looked at my Angel shit and I'm like, what do you mean there's not like a significant dent in that? Because like I literally would wear that thing. It just surprises me, like the fragrances that don't have real dents in them. Like, how is that even possible? But the fragrance that I finished was Viktor and Rolf Flowerbomb Ruby Orchid, and I repurchased it because I really liked it. Sometimes I'm a little confused right now. Like, do you really like this as much as you thought you did to repurchase? But I think I do. It's just I'm always comparing like what I smell up close on my skin and what I think I'm smelling in the air. But another good test is like to smell my clothes that I've worn with that fragrance. And that gives me a good idea of like what I am smelling or what I think I smell like. What's the video again? I love to watch perfume empties. Thank you. Yes. So her name is 50 Cent UK. 50 Cent UK. Ange is her name. But her channel's name is 50 Cent UK. Love Ange. She's amazing. Yes, I love Ange. Her empty go mad crazy. Like, girl, how? But it's just so entertaining to me, and I love the fragrances that she's finished and what she has to say about them. So I'm really excited, actually, about these dents and wanting to finish some of these. Remember, Ange used to spray her chest with all the fragrances. Girl, I would talk about them in my videos. Like, hold on, let me spray like Anne. She'd be like, yes. And then I love this fragrance. Yes, yes. And just spray, spray, spray. And I'm like, yo, my airways would be all jacked up. Okay. Yes. Oh, Sway. Oh my God. That is too funny. So those are the fragrances that I have dents in. Again, that was my tag that I put out into the YouTuberverse a while back. And so the video that I did it with is actually on my channel. And quite a few people joined in on the fun. So they have some videos too. And oh, I also want to give a special shout out, which I'm pretty sure they may not see this video, but even long after the tag was done, they continued to do it. And one of those people is my girl Tara Michelle. She has done quite a few Show Me Your Dent videos in homage to the tag that I did, and I really, really love that. And I was like, I need to make my I need to make my second video or follow up to my tag video. So I want to shout her out and say thank you. And then also there is a fragrance reviewer, beauty guru on YouTube, and her name is Lauren. Let me look. But it's so crazy because these are people that I watch all the time. I guess I just don't speak their names out loud, so I kind of forget. But she did the Show Me Your Dents tag, and she followed up like once or twice too, I think. And I really, just appreciate that. Like, that was really cool of her to do. But Lauren May fragrances, maybe. I'm looking, yes. Yep, I'm right. Lauren May fragrance. Like, shout out to her. I absolutely love watching her videos. I feel like we have do we have similar tastes? I think she's a gourmand girly, but she's a woodsy girl first. So she's got to be more of a gourmand girly as 2024 went on. But I really love her content and how she describes fragrances. Hi, Kia, just joined. We used to call that amplifying yourself the chest sprays. Hey, Veronica, thank you so much for joining in on the live chat. It's so good to see you. Do folks in the chat have IG handles so I can follow support? That's a great question. Denise Adore is an empties queen too. Ooh, okay. I didn't realize. I know she has stopped on her fragrance content for a little bit, and I think she just restarted not too long ago, if I'm remembering correctly. But that's awesome. I'll look to see about her empties too. So yes, I'm proud of my one little empty. Viktor and Rolf Ruby Orchid. It was just a little 30 mil because Viktor and Rolf could be a little pricey, on the little pricey side. So they do have a new fragrance out that I'm excited to check out. Have you guys heard about it? Let me see what it's called. It's in this opaque pink, baby pink bottle. Looks cute for Valentine's Day. Viktor and Rolf. But yeah, that I'm looking forward to this fragrance. I heard about somebody gave a review today, and I think I said this before. Like, it's so funny when people like stuff, or I've been influenced to check it out. That's mostly what I remember. Like, I don't always remember like why I want to check it out or what they said that made me feel like, oh yes, that's really at my alley. I need to get it. I'll just remember that yes, I want to check it out, and that's it. I cannot remember what she said about it. Oh, okay. So this one that's coming out is the Flowerbomb Extreme 2025. Let me show you what it looks like. Can you see that? I am so excited to try it. It's fruity. Oh, it's a raspberry fragrance. I do remember her saying that. Vanilla at the base, rose, orange blossom, and jasmine. I definitely want to get my nose on it. Going along with this raspberry thing that we were talking about yesterday. So I'm excited about that one too. Chandra, you're here. It's 10:33. Did you survive the 9 o'clock Hunger Games? If you know, you know. Flowerbomb Extreme. Thank you. Yes. Exactly how. Flowerbomb nectar is already extreme. It is. So I have Flowerbomb nectar. And that honey and like gunpowder note, yeah, it is definitely extreme. I absolutely enjoyed that one. You guys were a little over an hour, and so I don't want to keep you guys too long. I know it's late on a Friday night. Well, late for some of us. And I really enjoy you all so much. Thank you so much for joining me. We will do this again. I do have a special guest lined up for next week. I'm excited. I survived and came out on top. Okay. Just put it in the chat. Like, what was your top item in your cart? Tell me, Chandra. I'm like, oh, I'm on here and not in the groups and stuff, so I don't know what's going on. But Robert, you didn't. I need some questions to answer, but love you, Robert. Hey, and I was just talking about you, and myself, as well as the other people in the chat, love you, and how you are you finish your bottles of fragrance, and I was directing them to your channel because we love your empties videos and you. So yes, I look forward to seeing you. I know you just joined us, but sorry, I'm trying to read and close out, and I just grabbed Angelique Noir and I'm in love. Oh, you did? I know you are. Sorry to join at the tail end. The Hunger Games got me. See you soon. Yes, love you, Ange. I'm about to eat. Enjoy your food. And I believe I've only finished 2 bottles of fragrance in my whole life. We got to work on that, Robert. We're working on that for 2025. I love you guys from the bottom of this heart. I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you for joining.